Alrighty, welcome back. I got a little bit of an idea for today. Let's come up with different variations that you can build a team because I still see a lot of the same kind of builds, teams, whatever you want to call them. Uh, there's one in my head. I will just flat out admit it. That is going to be absolutely annoying, and I love it. Um, and it's kind of crossed my mind to maybe try and get that one going too. Uh, so I'll get the basics done, get some of the stuff I need here real quick. And then I'll kind of jump into this because this one's gonna be a little bit hilarious. It might upset some people too. And if it upsets some people, I am completely not sorry. Uh, so the first team. So as you can tell, we got a lot of different heroes to choose from, yada yada yada. So let's go. I will grab a pen and some paper to kind of write myself down some notes too, because I've been kind of slacking a little bit. So we'll start here. Elizabeth. Now she's a little bit squishy, but Elizabeth as the tank. Now I say this for a reason because this is going to be the team that would piss anybody off. So Elizabeth as the tank because she has a capability of healing whoever's got the lowest HP. If she's as the tank, she's going to have the lowest HP. So she's going to heal herself. Now, when it comes to runes for this, okay, I will discuss this part as well. Runes, very carefully. Runes. Bloodthirst is a must on this one because she is not going to be able to take good damage. The other one is revive, some type of revive. Now, let me see this other one here for a second. Life Savior. Life Savior is the one that I would suggest. It has a lower chance reviving, but you come back with some health. So I would suggest those to add a little more healing onto Elizabeth. This is going to be a rainbow team, so to call it. So we got Elizabeth as the tank. Then the lines right behind Elizabeth. Let's see, how was I thinking here? You're going to want Nyx, Scarlet. So Nyx is AoE healing, AoE and healing plus some support. And then I think it's Scarlet. Yep, it's Charlotte. My apologies. I'm always calling her Scarlet. Charlotte. She provides shield, which when the enemy attacks, it deals some damage to them. She does some AoE, and her passive has some healing to it. Whenever an ally crits, the charm heals all allies for 7% of damage dealt. So you can continuously, just through these three, provide a fair amount of healing. Now, I'm not going to stop there because I said this was going to be an annoying team for the first one. The next one you would want is Michael. The reason being is because Michael is going to be your Next option for revival outside of Michelle. So you will have some constant healing as well as probable healing inside of the whole team, as well as AoE and other variations. And then he also heals for 50% of his basic attacks. So there's going to be constant healing through him, a little bit of healing through Charlotte, a possible healing through Nyx, and a probable healing through Elizabeth. Now your last one is Wind. I'm not going to stop with being annoying on this team. I would go with Gaia. This is an AoE survival team. So you're not really pumping out damage. It is just about subsiding as much damage as possible and annoying the other team. You'll have enough damage with Elizabeth, Nyx, and Charlotte that you won't have to worry because of AoE and other various factors. And then with Michael and Gaia, you have your constant healing. So your team's always going to have some form of healing, as well as the possibility of healing from crits and a possible healing from Nyx with her secondary, which is either a disease box or a gift box. And the gift box heals, the disease box damages the enemy. So there's damage going out, there's healing coming in, and there's sustainability. When it comes to runes, I will show you guys some of my runes here. My Wukong is my tank. He uses Bloodthirst 2, which provides him some type of healing. Then there's Revive 2, which will allow him to be revived. It doesn't give any health, which sucks. He basically comes back with 1 HP. But he does come back, and it allows my team to subside another attack. So he basically dies twice in a row, but he saves my team from being basically killed off a little bit quicker. Natsuki could probably go on Nyx. So Disease 1 or Disease 2, there's a 10% chance to reduce the target's healing, where Natsuki does AoE to all enemies. This helps a lot to reduce down healing. And then Seal 2, this was a lucky one. There's a 20% chance to make a target unable to revive for 3 rounds, and it deals 9% extra damage to targets who carry Life Savior and Revive. So this makes it more damage to Michelle and to Michael. I'm not sure if there's another that will carry that, and there could be a possibility it goes towards runes as well. Tiamat could possibly be oh goodness. I would say Tiamat would probably be good for or these runes from Tiamat, excuse me. Could be good for like Michael or Gaia. So your M combo 1 to have a second chance of healing. And then sacrifice, if they die, there's a 30% chance to boost allies' attacks. So it gives some type of sustainability and increase of attack. Charlotte, I would suggest keeping her kind of similar. I use Purify, so there's a 15% chance to clear debuffs on her at the beginning of every round. And then Life Savior, 8% chance to revive on death, restoring 30% health. This way, she can come back and still provide constant support. Um, let's see what we got here. P combo. Well, I think Elizabeth is um physical attacks. So, oh, I should probably change that. I should change that one. Uh, let's go mitigation on her, and then let's come back here because I'm still readjusting my team as I go along. I'm still playing with things. Let's swap Tiamat's for Shock. M combo I want on her because that makes her a little bit more lethal. Mitigation could go for sacrifice. And that kind of gives you an idea the way I use runes. It's a little weird, but that'd be one way to build a team up is Elizabeth, Nyx, Charlotte, Michael, and Gaia. This provides a lot of healing, some AoE, as well as some consistent ways to keep the team going and survive for as long as possible. Makes it really, really annoying, to be precise. The next option, if you're going for high damage, Wukong is a tank. I will always suggest Wukong as a tank. Wukong is very, very strong. Behind him, you would want Aurora or Tiamat. I'll kind of give my opinions on the difference of the two. Aurora provides slowdown to make the for the first couple turns, so that is her second passive or her fourth ability. She deals or dishes out uh, reduction of speed at the start of each fight for 2 rounds. So you can slow them down. There's always the chance to freeze enemies, and there's another chance to slow them down. So you're able to keep that slow constantly going. I would wait here. If you're going, a lot of people use Michael. I've used Ares. I've got an Ares I use. He's fairly good. Alice is pretty good. I would suggest the next one to be Dark. I would suggest Sphinx or Burial. If you're looking for damage, these two dish out a large amount of damage. Especially if they're built right. I have seen where some people use Hera. I don't know much on Hera to really say anything about her, and I really don't know how to put anything or together about her because she is kind of an oddball. If you want healing, this leaves wind or no, it doesn't leave wind. It leaves fire and light together. So you can go with Alice or Michael for your healing. Now, Alice is also AoE. This is why I suggest her. She provides AoE for her first main attack, and then she provides healing for her secondary. The other option's Michael to have a chance of revive. For your other one, where it being fire, you could go with Charlotte for some amount of healing possibilities. Wait, is there two Charlottes? Oh, Margaret. Okay. That's why I get them mixed up. So Charlotte provides healing possibilities, stuff like that. You could use Eris for more damage. I've seen Eris used. She is a little bit better now that the buffs came in for her. The one that I use quite heavily is Natsuki for AoE. That'd be another way to utilize it. If you're wanting a team to counter things, I would suggest kind of a plethora of things. If you're looking to counter a Solomon, you need Doris. Let me see here. Come now. Thank you. You need Doris. She is squishy. Just fair warning. She is very, very squishy. But her first one provides 30% chance of anti-revive. So you want Doris to fight against Michael, Michelle, and Solomon. If you're dealing with a team that has a lot of magic, so if they got Natsuki, if they got Tiamat or Aurora, if they got Solomon, you also might want to think about using Hassan. Ooh, cool. Hassan is not, too strong, but he's strong enough. His backfire effect is what makes him useful. They take damage to 20% of the caster's attack when you launch a magic attack. Now, I'm not quite 100% sure, but from what I've noticed, it's when they attack, they take damage equal to 20%. I'm not sure if it's of Hassan's or if it's of theirs. I haven't used Hassan in a while. I had to use him for Tiamat. Another decent one is Margaret. She deals more damage to burning and ignited enemies. She has crit, a high chance for crits, stuff like that. A suggestion as well. And now I know people are gonna say and think whatever they feel like. Ooh, getting a little long there. So I'll wrap this up just with those teams for now. It's really, really difficult to get, say, like, if I want my Wukong to go up or awaken up to the next level. That is very, very difficult to do. Oh yeah, I don't have any talent on them yet. So you need 2 Wukongs, you need a 1-star wind, and then you need a 4-star of any kind. I don't want to sacrifice my Natsuki because my Natsuki is very, very strong and helps a lot. So what other option does this give? So I get a ton of Medusas. So why not take those Medusas and push them up to 4 stars, since you get so many of them that you can bump one up to the 4 star mark pretty easily, or far easier than any other character. Same with like Lily here, or Abaddon here. Anything that you get a large amount of fairly quickly. If we were gonna go into, let's see some of the other ones here. So Miergan and Agrona. I don't get a lot of Miergan or Agrona, but those would be another option if you're getting a lot of those. Mary and Francis, I get a lot of those. I can build those up quick and then scrap them out for my 9s to go to 10. Same way with just about any other place. You get a lot of something, you can use that to scrap. Uh, Light and dark is a little bit different. I get more dark. You can get Lilith and Abaddon pretty quickly. Um, you also have the option to, this is another option. I won't say it's the best option or a great option or any jargon like that, but you push one in there, you grab 2 heroes. The hero that you chose now becomes whatever you chose. So you can bump up, say, a Medusa to 4 stars, and then swap Medusa out to have either Wukong or Seth at 4 stars. That's an easy way to do it. You don't have to worry about anything else slowing you down, or any struggles with some of the other factors. That's one way to make easy um, characters upwards to be able to have a fast-paced amount of cannon fodder, so to speak. Nothing. Okay. Um. So I hope that helps. It might not for some. I felt like sharing some different ways to build teams, but I'm not gonna let myself go too long. So I hope this helped. Y'all have a good one.